Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the showcase of the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in.
Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here. But what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover. And Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just
oh shit, that was crazy how you just did that. Yo, is this like a foreshadow? What the? Who's that? That? What the? Where the fuck that come from? Is this WrestleMania last year? What the? Yo, this is crazy. I'm loving this shit already. I gotta go. I'll get out. Oh shit. Is this the betrayal? Yeah, get his ass. Yes, that's how we do shit. How the fuck you get up, Seth? Stop it. Now. Oh, yo, Seth is mad nice, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Yo, oh my god, bro. Try to repeat. What the fuck? How the fuck? This nigga got the move? What the fuck? CM Punk is that nigga. Fighter! Get his dumb ass up out of here. Who the fuck? What the fuck? Who? Ooh, Seth Rollins, that nigga. Okay, let's get top. This shit is litty in my city. Stop playing with these niggas. I smack shit up and see let's go so fast before police feel like play no motherfucking ass and see people see me fuck.
Distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there,
My
but
turn.
denied by a late kick out.
What am I supposed to do? See him? See him didn't. See him? I thought this was a.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two men that have remained at the top of our industry. And Punk's
from the top rope. That mistake could change the complexion of this match. Oof.
getting caught by the axe handle. Oh, man.
And now taking the chance to go to the outside, get a little bit of distance.
Oh, my God, what a move.
Oh, my goodness. Incredible strength to throw a human like that. Ooh.
CM Punk heading to the top rope. And wait a minute, what's the manager doing? On the top, double axe handle connects.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle. Oh, a knee. Lights out. Answer for Reigns. Seth's interested in what's under the ring at the moment.
And he doesn't even need to swing that kendo stick that hard to inflict a ton of pain.
And Rollins capitalizes. Has to find a way out of this. Sit-out powerbomb. Two. No, he gets the shoulder up.
Somehow he's managed to get that shoulder up in the nick of time.
Man, Reigns' lack of mercy being...
No.
They got a guy that you don't know what to do with.
Kind there.
Furious offense from Rollins. His temper's flipped. Uh-oh. Phoenix Splash connects.
The dominant streak of Reigns getting a bit challenged.
Rollins unleashed his athleticism there.
Oh, the chair projected right to their face. Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Double underhook, trying to muscle them over and
Backdropping their way out of danger.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Going big.
Dive! Whatever it takes to win.
Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
He gets back into the ring.
Nimbly moving into a schoolboy.
Hold it over, versus it. Shoulders down. Oh, that'll break up the pin.
Just in time, too. Back suplex, no! Driven down. Incoming. Oh, what an axe handle.
He's climbing to the top.
CM Punk from the top rope.
Flying elbow drop. Right about now, Roman Reigns demands acknowledgement.
Taking things back into the ring.
Out of the ring goes Seth.
Punk has that look. And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
While Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself.
Bang.
GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns.
Stop by Rollins. All three men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk.
Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
What favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns, and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
You made me know. You made me know. Made my tribal chief.
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic grease to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about. All right, looks like we've got someone after my own heart. A true nonconformist, someone who wants to do things their way. I need you to know that I respect the hell out of you for that. And that respect is why this is not going to be easy for you. We still put something together to make sure that you earn everything this showcase has to offer. I know that not everyone wants to live that traditional showcase life. Not everybody's got time for expertly crafted objectives and unlocking all the incredible rewards. But that doesn't mean you should be excluded from all the fun. So this year, I wanted to grant the fair members of the WWE Universe a secondary path to greatness. Think of it as the voice of the voiceless giving a choice to the choiceless. On this path, you will find a single gauntlet match where you will take on 20 opponents, one after the other. Whether my biggest historical rivals, legends that I've always wanted to test myself against, or those who comprise the biggest what-if of my entire career. They're here in this showcase gauntlet. If you can emerge as the sole survivor, then you'll get all the spoils that the showcase has to offer. You'll be credited with full completion of every match on the timeline, granting you every reward that's to be unlocked. No objectives, you know what you're doing, and we'll trust your judgment in finding the victory. No cutscenes, no time to breathe. Just one angry opponent after the other. No fluff, no mercy, no slingshot tech to help change the rules. You want to prove to truly be the best in the world? Well then, you better get to work. You want to conquer the world? This is your opportunity. Best of luck. It's clobbering time.
The following contest is a gauntlet turmoil match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall or submission. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
CM Punk entering this gauntlet to once and for all cement himself as the best in the world. Coming out with a win after this many opponents, no one can argue he's not.
And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
Punk has been tested in some of the biggest matches on the grandest stages before, but winning here could be his most iconic moment yet.
And I'm sure right now he's feeling great, but about halfway through this gauntlet, he might start to think that he's bitten off a little bit more than he can chew. None of these opponents are going to make it easy on Punk. Each one will be a higher hurdle than the last.
The bumps and bruises will compound and only get worse the longer Punk battles tonight. And here's this gauntlet's first opponent. Dead set on playing spoiler tonight.
And from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
With so much talk about being the best in the world, a lot of the locker rooms watching this match tonight waiting to see if someone's going to put their money where their mouth is or be shut up for good.
And just by this first opponent's demeanor, you can tell they don't want to waste any time. They want a quick...
CM Punk has always been a man of pride, a man with something to prove, but this is a huge risk he's taking entering this gauntlet.
But when he wins here, there will be nothing left to prove to anyone. He will absolutely be known the world over as the best in the world.
If he wins here, and if he doesn't, Punk's moniker might as well be Icarus. Each win is big for him here, but one loss brings this whole thing to a screeching halt. Punk now with a quick go behind Hammerlock, follows it up with a clothesline.
Penny predicament, and Austin kicks out.
And he's got plenty of fight left in him, clearly.
Climbing up to the top, looking to go high risk.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
Austin gets out of the way.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Well, it's not pretty, but it is highly effective.
And if the first stop doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
Oh.
DDT!
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him. And he finds a way to elude that attack. Grabs the waistlock, but battling out now. Pop, 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 right to the jaw.
Time to go for... counter. He knew just what to do.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
And Austin getting a bit of a rude awakening of his own. Stone Cold came for a fight and is getting one. He's certainly feeling that attack.
Yeah, watching CM Punk aggressively work the opposition. And into the corner he goes.
And responds with a counter of their own.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex. Oh, strong impact.
Punk dodges out in time.
Leg sweep. He took the worst of that impact.
Austin just showing what a mean SOB he can be.
A lot of factors come into play in a match like this, such as the luck or lack thereof from the draw.
Luck is for losers. Preparation and endurance is going to get you further than just hoping and praying for some kind of luck from up high.
Boom! Read that one. Time to go for a ride. Oh, an exploder suplex.
Oh, man.
Oh, roll up here. And he breaks the count quickly.
He breaks the count before the two, still putting up a hell of a fight.
Fights back against Stone Cold.
Punch connects.
Clothesline.
Got him where he wants him.
Up
And the power on the Falcon Arrow. He could be starting to really struggle in this match.
Oh, yeah, from the top.
Nobody home. What an impact.
That is a long trip down for nothing but bruises and possibly broken bones.
This is what could happen when you take such risks like that.
Pin attempt. Here it is.
Shoulder shoots up before two.
Clearly still very much in this fight.
Stops the kick.
Roundhouse kick.
Stone Cold reverses. Hoisted up high here. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. He has to be in a world of hurt here.
He's able to dodge that. One in time.
Oh, look out. It's on now.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair.
Looks like a hockey fight just broken out.
Just emptying everything they've got now.
Oh. Kick to the gut. He's eyeing the 3 count here.
Is this a no? No, it isn't. He kicked out. He kicked out.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, fires back. CM Punk looking.
Fires back with a crucial elbow. Gets caught with a punch. This has been a very physical and draining match.
He's definitely in a very bad way right now. His night may be ending very soon.
Delivering a Falcon Arrow.
And now he's taking a breather on the outside. Clearly, he's feeling a little overwhelmed at the moment.
Delivers the Bulldog. The Rattlesnake heads up high. From the top.
And nobody home on that one.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
Oh, he flips that around.
He left an opening.
Oh, clothesline.
Boom. Now really focusing in on attacking that leg.
Out.
Attacking the hamstring with knee strikes.
And Austin on wobbly legs as he's absorbed so much in this fight.
Time to see how much CM Punk has left in him.
But now popped in the jaw.
Caught the leg.
These two showing how well they know each other.
There's press. And here's Austin looking to end it right now.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I understand having that me versus the world mentality, but at the end of the day, the weight of the world will always be too much to handle. This gauntlet match was the perfect encapsulation of that.
I'm not going to rub salt in the wound here, but you really seem sure of yourself heading into this thing, and you couldn't even get a quarter of the work done. Maybe this isn't for you. The traditional showcase is always right there. It's your choice. I've got your back either way, but maybe, I don't know, practice a little bit before you try again. Or sure, just get right back in there. I'm sure this was just a huge fluke. Yeah, it's a fluke. My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was
the following
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Champion.
All right, looks like we've got someone after my own heart. A true nonconformist, someone who wants to do things their way. I need you to know that I respect the hell out of you for that. And that respect is why this is not going to be easy for you. We still put something together to make sure that you earn everything this showcase has to offer. I know that not everyone wants to live that traditional showcase life. Not everybody's got time for expertly crafted objectives and unlocking all the incredible rewards. But that doesn't mean you should be excluded from all the fun. So this year, I wanted to grant the fair members of the WWE Universe a secondary path to greatness. Think of it as the voice of the voiceless giving a choice to the choiceless. On this path, you will find a single gauntlet match where you will take on 20 opponents, one after the other. Whether my biggest historical rivals, legends that I've always wanted to test myself against, or those who comprise the biggest what-if of my entire career. They're here in this showcase gauntlet. If you can emerge as the sole survivor, then you'll get all the spoils that the showcase has to offer. You'll be credited with full completion of every match on the timeline, granting you every reward that's to be unlocked. No objectives, you know what you're doing, and we'll trust your judgment in finding the victory. No cutscenes, no time to breathe. Just one angry opponent after the other. No fluff, no mercy, no slingshot tech to help change the rules. You want to prove to truly be the best in the world? Well then, you better get to work. You want to conquer the world? This is your opportunity. Best of luck. It's
The following contest is a gauntlet turmoil match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall or submission. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
CM Punk entering this gauntlet to once and for all cement himself as the best in the world.
Coming out with a win after this many opponents, no one can argue he's not.
And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds,
Punk has been tested in some of the biggest matches on the grandest stages before, but winning here could be his most iconic moment yet.
And I'm sure right now he's feeling great, but about halfway through this gauntlet, he might start to think that he's bitten off a little bit more than he can chew. None of these opponents are going to make it easy on Punk. Each one...
CM Punk has always been a man of pride, a man with something to prove. But this is a huge risk he's taking entering this gauntlet.
But when he wins here, there will be nothing left to prove to anyone. He will absolutely be...
Referee in position. Not quite there yet.
I thought he might have had him there, but it's early.
Oh, what an axe handle. Oh, kick right to the back. Stops that offense from connecting. Oh, my goodness. What a double-handed shot. Oh. Styles is getting dominated.
This can't be how AJ envisioned tonight going.
And averting damage there.
He's got him close. Big clothesline.
Styles was waiting on that.
Phenomenal blitz. Kick to the back.
Got him in the corner now.
Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. And AJ reverses. Here we go. Inverted DDT. Spiked. Clothesline. Indy counters.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
Backbreaker. And that will halter Styles at this junction.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
Good.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Rotation on the suplex. A lot of factors come into play in a match like this, such as the luck or lack thereof from the draw.
Luck is for losers. Preparation and endurance is going to get you further than just hoping and praying for some kind of luck from up high.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
DDT.
And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support.
Suicide dive.
Making that type of athleticism look easy when it is anything but.
Oh, look at this. Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
And he's going to the top.
CM Punk! Oh, and nobody's there! Well, if you're going to be done like that, you better be just as tough.
I don't know if anyone is that tough.
He looks ready to strike! Punk looking to impose his will.
Hoisted up, double underhook. Weaves out
into a clothesline.
Arm wringer.
Bang! What a punch. Got him where he wants him.
Up
And back. Falcon arrow. Punk is feeling it. The end is in sight.
And Punk gets countered there.
What a striking combination. Phenomenal blitz. Big flying forearm.
Fends it off. Good counter. This could spell danger for AJ. What a clothesline. Cover.
What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
The end for AJ is looking inevitable here.
What's it going to take to win?
Countered and taken down with a DDT.
Boom! Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Thanks for coming. Placed against the turnbuckles. Countered by CM Punk.
He's got something in mind.
Clothesline! Cover! 2. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
Are we sure the shoulder was up? That was so close. Just well. In the back with those laces. Boom. Catches the boot and now turned into a dragon screw.
AJ's got something at hand.
Neck breaker. Anticipation.
Counter upon counter. Great minds thinking alike.
Oh, that just
looks like it busted him open.
And we just saw a flurry of strikes here. What an interception.
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Perched up top.
Oh my gosh.
And he's looking for it again.
From the top rope.
CM Punk with the elbow.
Cover. 2. And with that, AJ Styles is officially out of this gauntlet match.
Watch out. Here comes The Miz. And this gauntlet just got very interesting.
Kick. Every superstar in this gauntlet match is highly capable in their own right, but there can only be one to stand tall at the end of the night.
And to be that one after starting at position number 1, that's a lofty goal. It's definitely possible, but just know that this is going to be a long night.
Reversed with a swift knee to the midsection.
Exploder suplex.
Kick directly to the back. Able to slip out of that situation.
Shoulders down, pinning predicament. There's 2. He gets the shoulder up before 3.
He definitely got rocked on that one, but he obviously had the wherewithal to kick out.
Neck breaker.
He's in his clutches.
Sit out pile driver. And you don't just do something like that to win a match. You do that to inflict punishment.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Face first into the snapmare driver. Lightning fast punches.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Got him where he wants him.
Up and picture-perfect Falcon Arrow.
And Miz perhaps lost a bit of focus there.
You could almost feel the intensity coming from Punk on that attack.
Jawbreaker interrupts the attack.
Averts disaster with an elbow in the midsection.
That gets reversed on CM Punk.
Struggling to get back on his feet. Looking lost out there.
incredible springboard right there.
And he's got to be in absolute agony right now.
Surely a grim-looking future if things don't turn around here.
Big impact off the neck breaker.
Punk avoids the attack. Whipped clear out of the ring, has to be all out of sorts right now.
Kick to the abdomen. Oh, and a double axe handle.
Incredible height.
Heading for the top rope, looking for something big here.
Wants to finish this.
Lift off.
Impact.
Hooked him up.
And a suplex.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
GTS. Oh, look out, Miz. Miz doesn't know where he is. Think of your family. Miz is still in this. You can never count the Miz out.
Punk took his best shot, gave him it.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking. Is it enough? The cover.
There he is. Miz has been eliminated.
And coming into the gauntlet now, The Undertaker looking to make this his moment. Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
And a well-timed counter.
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up and backbreaker.
Stomping. Ouch. Ooh, vicious kick to the spine.
Oh, my. Boot to the spine right there.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Yeah, and Punk continues to wear down Taker with his precision.
Let's applaud the efforts of these men tonight. This has been an incredible back-and-forth affair.
A true seesaw battle, and somehow it's not over yet. Kicks out of the pinfall attempt.
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out. Hooked up and boom!
Backdrop suplex.
On a high angle right across the shoulders.
Wolf finds a straight shot to the gut to get out of trouble.
Trying for the double underarm hook into a backdrop. Undertaker headed top rope.
From above.
Blast off!
Oh, he misses the mark.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective. Boom!
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
CM Punk from the top rope.
Oh, huge miss right there.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that. And he gets directed into the corner.
Moving him onto the top turnbuckle. Undertaker.
He's doing it.
Going for the pin.
Here is your winner, The Undertaker.
I understand having that me versus the world mentality, but at the end of the day, the weight of the world will always be too much to handle. This gauntlet match was the perfect encapsulation of that fact.
It's the risk you take running the gauntlet, especially from the very first spot.
pick something that you like. It's a really good chance this is going to win. And once it wins, 200 come to you instantly. Instantly. DraftKings Sportsbook. DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Put it on the bird. Download DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code Gilly. So when you're ready for the moment that code Gilly turns 5 into 200. And not forget, when you download DraftKings, make sure you use code Gilly and turn $5 into 200 if your bet wins in partnership with DraftKings. The crowd is yours. Put it on the bird. Right.
Talking shit from the beginning to the end. For me, honestly, for me, my stops by doing that in that series was him to shoot the ball more. I want him to shoot the ball more. But me and LeBron, he's not going to overshoot. He's not going to try to take over a game. He's going to try to get everybody involved. Get his little transition points or like off a rebound or something like that, open three. So I was trying to get him to shoot more. Because I know if he shoots more, then this guy's not getting the ball, this guy's not getting the ball. It's like a one-on-one matchup, and I can take on that matchup any day of the week. But, no, I don't never regret it. Even though later, me not being on the team, ignore it. That wasn't my fault. That was just, let me ask you a question. Us not being ready for the moment. So, when you do that, and then you come in and break next year, you're not on the team. Emotionally, where was you at? Because if you're willing to go out there on a limb, and like I'm riding and dying for Memphis. What's up? He ain't like that. He ain't like that. That was everybody too. Right, like when you were 12, everybody was on that. Like, y'all touch Ja. Like, what's up? Like, and then now it's like, I'm gone. I was the heart and soul of the team. Like, I was the one that gave us some heartbeat. I was the one that they didn't look at us like we were soft because they knew that, okay, they got certain players that they gonna go to bat as soon as you just. How was it emotionally? First, I thought, because the way it happened was like outrageous. Like, after the series was over, we had a meeting, because every team has a meeting. And then I had a meeting with the general manager, and the general manager told me, like, nah, we're not going to sign you. Like, one-on-one. So I was like, okay, you know what, like, maybe I was overboard, maybe I wasn't, it's against the Lakers. We didn't have a full team. And that was the biggest team in the NBA at that time. Anthony Davis.
Or was you putting it on that situation to why they wasn't re-signing you? I mean, now you looking back. It may have a money thing. You know what I mean?
I think it was a money thing.
I'm saying emotionally, which that's how you was looking at it at the time. You was a lot younger. You really didn't know you might not know the NBA business, how we go. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, like I knew then how it would go. I just never thought it would be Memphis doing it to me. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how
I was there. Got drafted second round pick. I went through like 3 coaches. We ended up finally rebuilding the shit. And now we're top of the West every year. So that's why I didn't get why we trying to change shit up. But that's just this NBA shit where it's like we're always trying to reevaluate the wheel. Right. Where it's like, okay, we're gonna do something new. We're gonna do something new. That shit just bite them in the ass. But for me, like, what I was mad about was how it all came out. It should never came out like that. It should have just been like, okay, we're gonna walk by what the situation with Dylan Brooks is, and then, we'll see a free agency. But somebody leaked something out that I was gonna get signed under no circumstance, and then the next day, boom, came out. The next day, now potentially it's messing with your money. Yeah, that's what I thought they were trying to mess with my money. So I'm like, damn, like, now you're trying to put words on me where people can assume and think about, like, oh, why would Memphis want to sign him back? He's their anchor, he's their team, he's their this. They said all this about him. Well, it must have been something bad. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just thinking, now I had a deal ready to go. Like, I was already thinking about some other shit, to be honest, because the whole year they were playing games. So I was just like, you know what, like, let me not be the cancer that usually you see on teams when they don't get their way, and they just start bickering and started not playing, you know what I mean? Like the next year they had that. Right. Memphis. Right. And I wasn't that. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play my role to the best of my ability. And that's what I was telling you from before. Like, it's hard to shoot open shot if you ain't working on your shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? You get in these big games, and you got, I got DeAndre Russell right on me like this, the worst defender on the floor, not guarding me. And you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the whole offense gets jumped up, it gets stopped. Like, now you got to figure out how we play this guy, but this guy has to guard the best player on their team. So, it's just a... You're in the second round, right? Yeah. Where you look up? But you average like 20? In college? I was right now. Yeah, 20, 29. It's not a lot of second rounders that you can say is averaging 20 games. So obviously the grind to where you got to win is different. But did you know this would be your role? Or did you just try to kind of come into it? Like when I look at Draymond Green, he was a aggressive player in college, but it wasn't really like the bully or the villain or the and then it was like he kind of came into that role because that's what the team needed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even early on when I look at Draymond, I just look at him as somebody that hustled hard, played hard, but for sure that seemed like he came into it like. Was that always you, or did it kind of just like I feel like I had the competitiveness to always like take on the challenge every night. The villain and all of that shit came from that very year where they weren't trying to pay me, and I was just, and then my shots decreased, and then I was like, I'm bored. Like, we need to talk some shit now. And then literally I'll be sitting like this with my boys chilling. After the game, talking shit, whatever, and then shit, I'll be in the media room now, and all the shit I'm saying with my boys, I'm like, man, I might say it right now here. And then I just started clicking. Now, I forget who gave me the name, but they just said Dylan McMillan, and they just clicked after that. And then all the fighting, like I hit Donovan in the nuts, and we were scuffling on the side court here. My team security tried to save me some money, tried to like jump into me. Trying to save me some money, he ended up breaking his rib. So I ended up just soup facing it. Yeah. I fell down, we were pushing, tussling, and Kev is his name. Kev came in, trying to jump on me like this. I just seen the body came and just, that's crazy.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match...
Torture rack submission.
There's hundreds of good guys in the NBA.
That's crazy.
It's a great role. Somebody got to play it, man. Yeah. There's no Batman without the Joker.
No, none of that. You know, there's none of that. So, me, bro.
You know what's crazy, though? I feel the same way you felt about the whole Memphis thing. Because I had a similar situation like that. I was playing for LSU. And they trying to say I was a distraction. And they just kicked me out of school. I don't know what was going on. It was a lot of, because I was real aggressive on the defense. LSU. Like big waves, match the same color almost.
Penitentiary ass grabbers.
But no, so how do you feel being in the league, right? And there's always comparison about yesterday and today.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel about that? How do you deal with that?
I just try to stay the course. Like every day, I don't really look into the social media. That social media now can kind of push you into a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like say our team's bad all year. And listen to the media, that can be pushing you to be like, okay, run a bad team. I don't gotta work hard. I don't gotta do this. I don't gotta do that. Not realizing this is a job. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be ready to get the next contract or the next season. You know what I'm saying? Because most of these guys that are on teams now, 1-year deals, 2-year deals, and then you got the guys with 5, 6, like all the big money guys. So I don't focus on comparison. No one really compares. I don't you get the young guys, like all these GMs would be like, okay, this guy's like a Dylan Brooks, like a second rounder who plays hard, who's multifaceted in the game, can bruise a little bit. But all this comparison, it's like, you can't compare the game from before to now. Like it's totally different. It's like way more physical back then. Maybe it's not like, and when I'm watching, I see dudes like Jordan and these guys doing the same moves that we're doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe look different. It might be, gonna foul at the end of it, but
I'm keeping all this real though.
Same shit.
Now, I don't care what nobody say with camera, man. Y'all done made some shit up. All right? Can't you see this basketball? Like, back in the day, it was bam, 1, 2. That's it. Now, a motherfucker could go 1, 2, turn, 1, 2, what the fuck was that? That's not a walk.
Like, they added to it. They added this shit. Like, so when you get the...
This year, we opened 2 new restaurants while running, how many? 5 others. 5 other restaurants. So we turned to Upwork. We found freelance pros to help with branding, digital menus, even AI tools.
Nobody gonna want to play to lick us by now. We gonna whip every single one of you asses, and you absolutely know what's about to go down. Nobody want to play the LA Lakers, beating the New York Knicks, beating the Minnesota Timberwolves, the LeBron James in the lineup. Venom is truly building right now. Just Williams will go to LeBron James, comes back out on the floor to serve the trash that Denver Nuggets a can of wood bath, and then on our way to beat the Houston Nuggets to get to the number 3 seed. We gonna whip on you, refs, and we gonna go all the way to the championship April, May, June. It's the end of the Bill. I will make the gun. Go LeBron. Don't make it square. But you have to say about that right now. We're starting to play our best ball at the moment of the year where you're supposed to play your best ball of the year. The Thunder are falling apart. They are injured. They're giving away with team winners. They can really see the class in this Warriors team. The Thunder are nobody. He's gonna whip their ass in the conference finals when the time comes when you play the Thunder. It's what about to go down. No justice. Andre Ayton taking the ball over Rudy Gobert. That's your rebounder right there. Everybody is jumping in and filling in their role. They are not over Normally the line I go is the Bond James. You have the greatest player in the world. You have Goat, the Bond James, versus as fresh can be, ready to go for the playoffs. James is elbow, but that's okay. Managed the low, and it turns out the Lakers losing, and they won it for the number 3 seed. Number 2 Celtics against number 3 Lakers. Number 2 against number 3 and go. Keep LeBron James, 23rd season in the NBA. We all know how King equals 23. This is going to be the fundamental of all fundamental sporting championships in the history of the world. The best player in the world today is Luka in the GOAT, keep LeBron James. At 60 to 1, at 30 to 1, at 50 to 1, however many to 1, this is going to be the most legendary of all historic championships. And all you little kidnap motherfuckers without your man mentality, you win, you choke under the pressure, and you live on the biggest bonus time that there is available. Luka and GOAT, LeBron James, the time, the moment has come for the Lakers to win the championship right here. Everybody is starting to step up on the bench. Luke Kennard is the Robert Horry, Derek Fisher, Ray Allen. He's that guy. That's what we want to see from the domination without Jackson Hayes. Jackson has a big game. They got the come and it's dog hungry. This guy want to go tonight, and that's the kind of rebounding performance he wants to see from the domination. The domination because he wants to prove to the loser Phoenix Suns that they made a mistake, that he failed in the loser Phoenix Suns. That's the emulation you have to give the domination. Minnesota 2. Five games in the first. Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5 over the Denver Nuggets. LA Lakers number 3, Denver Nuggets number 6. Best revenge coming to the goal. Lakers 41, just like Kobe stepped at 41, just like Kobe. Keep LeBron James age at 41. Let's make it happen. 4-1 over Nuggets number 6 in the first round. Let's make it happen. We have to big call next year to play the Nuggets. I know that thing there right now. The way the Denver Nuggets, Oklahoma City Thunder game turned out yesterday. We're going to whip their ass in the regular season. That's what's going to happen. We're not going to play them in the playoffs unless they beat their Thunder. And therefore, we're going to whip their ass on Saturday night. We're going to whip their ass. It's that character camp. And it's traitor! Yeah, that's the traitor! He's a mercenary! He's a traitor! Get this guy! Whip the ass! Whip the guy! Whip the guy! Whip the guy!
Too powerful for Punk.
This is dominating. This is the team we know today. It's performance right here. This is the real Allen Lincoln. This is the fine person who knows that this team has taken that take. Let's keep this up. Let's keep the momentum. Let's keep fighting and hungry. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's be hungry. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Chicago affair on Sunday. They have not been very good, have they?
Just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
They started 5-0. Let's keep things in perspective. At 27-38, they started 5-0. They are under 40%. They won at the buzzer in a half-court set, one of the most quickest ways to lose a game. So, let's lift the Chicago Bulls. We beat the Bulls on the 6th-year anniversary of Kobe State. Which they act on the 6th-year anniversary of Kobe State. That was at Chicago. Those are good points. Goes to Fonte. The pass holds the giant winning in 5th and in 6th place, leading the Celtics time goes right at 3 pounds. And then next year, that's where goes in the prime time. Michael Jordan and Kareem at the birthplace of both. Michael Jordan and Kareem at their birthplace, which is New York City. Harlem for Kareem Jordan, Brooklyn for Michael Jordan. Lakers have the tiebreaker with a single goal, so this means Lakers jump into the resort.
He could be dazed.
And what the Rockets have? We say nothing. Rockets play the Nuggets tomorrow. That game is at Denver. It's weird. They're much worse at home than the Nuggets. 27 blocks against Luka. So I would go with Nuggets. I think that the Rockets, I think this team could take a slide. Who knows if the Rockets could slide into the... I think that Loser Phoenix Thunder stuck in the play. Let's put it this way. It'd be hilarious if Kevin Durant and his little Rockets team finishes with a worse record than the Loser Phoenix Suns. But I'm not counting on that to happen. I'm just saying it'd be hilarious if Rockets are only one place better than the Loser Phoenix Suns the first year without Kevin Durant. And it'd be hilarious if they jump into 6.
This is the NBA.
This is basketball at its highest level.
Physical basketball. So much energy tonight.
For Punk, and like you say, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
The greatest collection of basketball talent on the planet.
This game is and you don't want to miss it.
Here we go!
There aren't many people in this industry.
Day in the life of a site manager. Today's priority, finding a field engineer. The job post is giving us responses, so I upgrade to premium sponsored jobs on Indeed. Upgrading the post increased visibility. And we've got a few
great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you.
The Rockets are like 18 and 16 on the road, so
where we just went out there with the
I gotta go. I think Nuggets over Rockets. I think
title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament.
Lakers are gonna be in the third.
Chance at WWE gold dangling in front of
Lakers will have home court against whoever they play.
And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other. Look at this! Ray and I have done things to each other over the years.
Anybody at this point. It could be the Rockets, it could be the Timberwolves, it could be Nuggets, it could be anybody. Remember a year ago?
I love our history.
I think there were 3 teams that were tied with the same record entering the last day of the
December
season.
2008 at Armageddon.
That's kind of what we could be dealing with right here. That's what we could be dealing with. In all likelihood, they'll probably lose one of these games against the Rockets. They'll lose one of these games.
Well, current
Intercontinental champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal's going to be
This
disappointed
game
with
is
his pick of
interesting.
the
Play Dodgers like the Pistons, the Nets, and the Wizards. We're going to get a win in Japan. The things get much simpler. We play the Mavericks. What if somebody comes with nothing left to play for? Rose gets the Jazz. Goodbye. The 2 games get the Thunder. Young Scared. They're going to suck. Make up for the 2 games against the Thunder by getting the win with the Pistons or the Cleveland Cavaliers. How many more wins can the Lakers win before they end the regular season? How many wins can the Lakers for the finish that? Number 2 against number 3 in NBA Finals with 13 votes to one day. Numbers at the 5, they have to go to the bronze, get ready to be a 3rd seed again. 15, 16, 17 games left. They're going at least 8. So it looks like they may finish with 47 to 49 wins. 47 to 49
Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston losing the gold last night at the WWE live event in Hamilton, Ontario.
48 games. So guess what?
That loss was,
Boston Celtics is 48. NBA Finals is 48. 48 would be perfect. So probably 50 or probably 29. Perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, something good pay asses out there. Usually something in the third quarter. And I remember games. Look at the something in the third quarter. You had the game that nobody. There's nobody leave one on the game when he shot his ass. Ain't nobody. They let the New York Knicks in the game. Ain't nobody going to the full fight. Ain't nobody. Ain't nobody. Nobody.
Defending that
What's the Celtics going to do against the Thunder?
To bring prestige and honor, in his words, back to the
Good
Intercontinental
call,
title.
both NBA games of the day. How they Celtics going to do against the Oklahoma City Thunder? That's what I like to know. That's what I like to know. Could this team start out 4-1? 41 is one of the key numbers of the season. That's one of the key numbers of the season.
Two former world champions meeting for the first time ever. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio.
You ask me, either of these men could bring a lot of prestige and honor to the title.
I suppose you see a Bill Russell tribute if they do win streak ends at 6 against the Celtics. We all know how much Celtics are associated with the career of Bill Russell.
It's the first time they're facing each other too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge
they
of
could fall 2-2. It's Tatum's they do. Boston is 22.
is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes,
they're clearly. I think it's going to come down to record since the All-Star break. That's probably the better way to go about this.
Reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship, coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, saying how is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly
9 days after Tatum's birthday.
pride in beating an
That is an NBA Finals potential preview. Celtics, Celtics, Thunder. What these three teams, they all look in the conference final. So you're looking at NBA Finals preview. Celtics, Lakers, Celtics, Thunder. Of course, Knicks are cookies. See, Lakers think they scooped them without going to the ball. So you know Knicks, they cannot make it to the finals when the media is supposed to say they're going to get Giannis in the offseason. The New York Knicks will get Giannis this offseason because they're planning that Wednesday Giannis NBA Finals someday. I think they're going to push it out a couple of years from now.
Some part of your body taped up. It's like a bullseye.
But the one team that the Lakers haven't beaten yet is the
We can expect a fast-paced match. Two superstars that are almost
equal. That is incredible.
There's so much talent in the
It's going to be like 2016. It's going to be just like 2016.
I don't think either Ray or Punk would face
another like 2016 again. I swear to God. There's no doubt. We beat the Thunder. We beat the Nuggets. Lucas 27. We beat the Nuggets on Saturday. We beat Saturday prime time like this, getting their job done against the Denver Nuggets.
Arm trapped.
We do it every day. And Algical has more evidence to support it than any other supplement in the bonus space.
My T-score for my client is now 0, similar to the average of a 30-year-old. So
Our real gift to you is to plant the seeds to go. To lead, be a tourist, a nomad, a globetrotter. One of the greatest gifts.
I think you have a two cultivated team.
A lot of mutual respect between these two.
The record hasn't been updated. 23rd win at home against Joker 22. Yep, so we're about to do it. So we're about to do it. Yep, we'll beat the ball. We're still in the cannibal class. It's Julius coming. I can't wait for it. That's what we're going to do on Thursday.
Beautiful. That was pretty. One wicked attack after another.
Bulls have 20 losses away. Lakers is 21. They're going to lose their 21st game at the Lakers.
Punk never saw that coming. Counters and counters. Each superstar looking
Yeah, they're 39 loss against Brooklyn Rockets. Just like New York is 39. Lakers got their 39th win against New York.
Draped into the deadly tree of
This is just so scripted. Joakim LeBron makes his return from his elbow injury. His first game back, the Lakers scored the first win of the season. This is great. First game back from injury, scored the first win of the season for the Lakers. Joakim LeBron, 6'6" LeBron, Joakim LeBron makes the return from the elbow injury. In the 66 game of the repeat run, Joakim LeBron will be 6-6 in the NBA Finals when it's all said and done. And the Oklahoma City Thunder are not making it to the finals. They are going to lose in the conference finals to the LA Lakers. Joakim LeBron James, 11th conference title. OKC's 11. LeBron James, 11-2 in conference finals. LA Lakers. Number 12. NBA GOAT. That's what the NBA GOAT is about to do. Become 11-2 in the conference finals. That's about right there. The NBA even equals 100 bottles a month. The NBA equals 19. Lakers 18 title. That's why it's about to go down right there. You see, it's already happened. That's the question. Brings in the door right there. Bring in Liquor. Bring in Liquor. Bring to Mark to keep business. The match of the NBA needs. This is a matchup that's going to maximize the fan interest on the association. Lakers over Celtics. I'm going to be quiet on Deep Town. He's a ritual over the Lakers. So we'll be able to tip it out the Golden Chip. And now look, even LeBron James won his next title 6 years after 2020. Just like he won the bubble title 6 years after leaving Miami for Christmas.
Match is taken on him. Up and around.
Look at that cloud gun. Look at the Minnesota Timberwolves. Look at these bums. Look at them. They bum. They garbage. They are carried by the NBA. They are absolute trash. We all know this team put the ass in 5 games. We all know that was a rigged playoff series. The problem is these people are into ritual. They want this championship to happen in the 23rd season. They want the Lakers to win again 6 years later because 6's number will be in your cult. Why do you think Israel has 6 levels? Because it's all occult ritual. That's what it is. Michael Jordan, 6 rings. Tom Brady, 6 rings with the Patriots. 13 seasons, 6 rings, 13, 6 bonds. Joakim LeBron James sent 3 people 6 rings, 13 years after leaving Miami. 13 to 6 signing up, and the 20 comes down to rings here.
And now that second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
I say we get the Rockets.
In the nick of time. And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
If Lakers split the series at Houston, they're 1-2 against Houston. Kevin Durant, little fag boy, starts saying the little faggoty little boy, little favorite boy, who cried for Stephen Curry. You know, Curry cried for Kevin Durant. I mean, these guys are a joke. They're a big giant joke. As Lakers win 1 out of 2 and 1 out of 3 against Houston, and everybody starts saying the Rockets are gonna win. Then Lakers whip their ass in the first round. The Lakers are, in all likelihood, are going to beat the Rockets in the first round. There is going to be symbolism with the rocket strikes in Iran. The strikes happened on Luther's birthday. Devontae praised Israel, saying it's a great place to visit during the All-Star break. The oath has been completed. Simon Drew Adelson allows Lakers to get traded to the Lakers, so the return float LeBron once pledged allegiance to the Zionist Cabal. We gave you Luka, we gifted you Luka. You have to praise your master, Zion, before the Alliance will win the championship. So that's the float LeBron did when he praised Israel. You would not wage war against the Cabal.
Build essential skills for grad school or a healthcare career with our genetic support and build transferable relevant skills. 100% online, credit bearing, and fully credited. 5, 8, and 16-week sessions available. Enroll now.
Waiting for him to get back on his feet so he can strike.
If you follow happy wife, happy life and still feel disrespected, your trauma is talking. If the only way you know how to love is by fixing, it's not about love, you're managing her. And the nice guy doesn't know that.
I don't think we heard of Ronda Rousey again after she endorsed Bernie Sanders. She got knocked out of first fight after she endorsed Bernie Sanders back in 2016. We're going against the Cabal. You don't get the same success again. So against these great calls, against these outrageous refereeing decisions, against these outrageously scripted games that go against the Lakers in the playoffs during the last 5 years, it's about time the Lakers buy their influence. That's what it counts. Do everything you can to win, including buying the influence over the people that rigged the NBA. Remember, most people thought the so-called anti-Semite Kyrie Irving was going to somehow win the NBA Finals over the Celtics. Well, didn't happen that way, did it? If you were going to punish Kyrie Irving in the most humiliating way, and that's exactly what they did. He lost against the Celtics in the NBA Finals. That is what we mean by don't keep LeBron James solidifying, enshrining, exerting as much influence as can be with these comments during the All-Star break. All hail Coach LeBron James and Luka Magic. So we gotta rip their ass and the rest of this association. Go keep LeBron extra! It's my extra in the history of the world! You're in the lifted! Go kick the butcher!
I thought J.J. Redick coached his ass off yesterday, to be honest with you. We're watching, yes, I do. I think he coached his ass off. He went to that small ball lineup, and it was working, actually keeping Rui on the floor. And so I wish that they had, to be honest with you, Damo, I wish that the Lakers had some more athletes where they could play faster, because when they get stops, I think those transition points could be the difference in a lot of games that you guys play. But a lot of times I see Luka slowing the pace. I see James slowing the pace, where, like, when Joker turns the ball over, I'm like, let's go. Unfortunately, we don't have the athletes to get up and down the floor.
Well, they had 20 fast break points yesterday, to be fair.
Yeah, but I think that they could have done a lot more in transition that they didn't do. And I think that a lot of that has to do with, I mean, if you think about it, the 22 fast break points, how many of those points came from guys like James and Rui, right? How many of those points? Like, if we had some more run fast and jump high guys, I think that could have been the difference for you guys winning this.
Well, LeBron is the only one he can really to push the pace. And that's why that bench unit with him works, because it's more like defensive slanted when we bring in like Arabia, who was god awful yesterday. But Bando and them, right, they get stops, they rebound, and then LeBron's able to push in transition more often, and that's what leads to success for those bench units. But last night, DeAndre Ayton was just terrible to start the game. He was awful. Jackson Hayes was so much better than him throughout the course of that game. And Jake LaRavia didn't give us much of anything yesterday. He was god awful as well. To me, those two really cost us the game. You say that JJ coached a good game. I will say this. I think he did go. The small ball lineup was working. The doubling was working as well. Forcing Jokic into 9 turnovers. And to me, Murray was the best player on the court last night. But I don't know, man. To sub Ruby out in that last 2 minutes and bring back Bron, I do think he made a mistake with that. I do think
what was he supposed to do?
WWE's most dangerous competitors.
He couldn't go to the It's Bron. What was he supposed to do? I mean, it's Bron. What was he supposed to do?
I can't believe he took the place of LeBron James.
I can't believe
what was he supposed to do? No. He could have subbed out somebody. Rudy was absolutely hooping last night. He was playing fantastic.
Who should have subbed out for LeBron?
Probably
LaRavia.
Was LaRavia even out there?
Which, by the way, Damo, and I know how you feel about guys being complete negatives on the field. To actively leave a guy who I was actually high on LaRavia being a shooter, a guy who can keep defenses honest. For him to now have Joker covering him, and they were actively leaving him open, very in the shoot. I can't be on the floor. You have to come out the game.
I think he indicated that Jake LaRavia is ever acting as a shooter like he's white.
No.
He's never been a shooter.
No, I'm talking about a guy who did not, let me rephrase what I said. A guy who did not down an open shot. I ain't saying that he's a shooter. Those two things aren't the same thing. Luke Kennard is a shooter. There's guys who aren't shooters but can knock down an open shot. And I feel like Jake LaRavia, when I saw him in Sacramento, he could knock down an open shot. And I felt like with him getting on his Lakers group, I felt like he could keep defenses on. Watching him last night, and basically Joker looking like Wemby covering Thompson, I'm thinking we got to get him off the floor. We have to get him off the floor.
Yeah, last night was bad.
That's very bad.
He averaged wide open to the key. Like,
wide open, Mark. And we're on a run, by the way. We just got Joker to turn the ball over twice in a row. We just got Joker to turn the ball over twice in a row.
Turning the ball over crazy.
Hey, but at the same time, when I'm watching the Lakers play, like,
I don't agree with you at all.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Between building.
Look at the right leg of Randy Orton. That leg is heavily taped. The question is the leg ready? After the assault with a monkey wrench by CM Punk. Remember, it was just this past Monday where Orton could not even follow through with a patented punt to CM Punk because his leg gave out.
Bam Adebayo's 83-point game against the Washington Wizards. Bam does play for the Heat. Bam is 16 and Heat is 16.